this is the Lady Autist coming to you a little bit earlier than usual this afternoon, also known as Tiffany Daniels. I do appreciate you joining me for another episode of Spilling Tea. So there's going to be a few things we're going to go ahead and cover, guys. First of all, the thing that got me so angry this morning that I had to take time to actually calm down before I got on camera with you. So, some folks know, other than the JDAH case, another one that I watch real closely is the case with the Judge Rottenberg Center. Now, I know some of you folks have heard me mention this place quite a few times. I don't want to spend too much time on this video going over the atrocities that took place there, so I'm going to link in this video my video on the history of what took place there, as well as what was done in the news on this place. I do want to give you a warning though. The news reel and the video of what happened there is the stuff nightmares are made of, so just be advised when you watch that. But I do think you need to. But anyways, I digress. So, this morning I was looking through the different news outlets that I've got available to me because I wanted to see if there's been any updates on some of the cases in regards to some of the former JRC staff. Those have been caught beating students with autism, the ones who actually did the shocking, like the ones caught in the video with Andre McCollums. And what do I find? We've got an epidemic. We've got a real problem, folks, with abuse apologists. These folks who are making excuses for staff members at the JRC, people like Amber Heard. If you want to throw this video off, I'll just make another one YouTube, just saying. But what I was reading were these parents. But my child was doing this, my child was doing that. This was the only thing that would make my child normal. Make them stop. Yeah. Shock is a pretty primary thing that strikes a lot of people who've been through abuse. We do go quiet. We do go almost catatonic. So I'm sorry, parents who think that's an improvement. But you are agreeing with those people that's saying making my kid with autism traumatic to the point of silence is better than treating them like a human being. But that wasn't the only side of it. So we had the apologists, and then we had the other side of it. And this really pissed me off. The people making excuses for the staff caught on tape abusing these students. And let me just give you the Cliff Notes version of some of the stuff that I was reading. The staff is overworked. They're tired. They're only paid minimum wage. They have to work ungodly hours. stop. Stop. Okay? Stop right there. I don't care if they've had to work for 40 hours straight. Because you know what? My mom's pulled shifts like that. But she has not shocked someone over 31 times, beaten them with a belt, withheld food. Okay? And then, of course, the JDAH situation, the multiple excuses for her. Whether it's mutual abuse, because he would get up and leave, or he had choice words on a text message that wasn't even supposed to be sent directly to her. But, yeah. Apologies about how she might have a mental illness and maybe that had something to do with it. No. Again, stop. Stop. When are we going to stop making excuses behind these abusers? When are we going to stop blaming the innocent victims they leave behind? Because they do, especially with us autistics. It's our fault, it's our autism, it's our meltdowns that cause people to come to the brink and things like this happen. No. Stop. Stop. Whether a person has autism, whether they're on drugs, whether they drink, whether they have whatever, none of that matters. There is no excuse to abuse or torture anyone. And anyone who is making excuses for it are just as bad as the perpetrators. You are re-traumatizing the victims. You are essentially saying that we brought it on ourselves. Whether it's inherently because of the way we are born, or whether it's because you are self-medicating because you're being beaten. Maybe some of the JRC staff and AH have mental issues. Maybe they do. Maybe they've had trauma in their past. Maybe they are overexhausted. They have their own issues. Whatever. And if we do not hold these people accountable for their actions, they are going to do it to somebody else. And they won't get the help they need. I'm going to give you an example. So back to the JRC. Matthew Israel, through a plea bargain, stepped down as the CEO from the Judge Rottenberg Center. I believe this was back in 2012. It wasn't long after the video came out. And I'll leave the links and everything, like I said, down there. I do recommend you take a look. But Matthew Israel has now been found working in special education because all he had to do was step down because he was not held accountable. He's got new charges now for the same things. We gotta stop, folks. We gotta stop. making excuses. We gotta hold these folks accountable before they leave more victims in their wake. Okay, moving on, now that I've had my rant that I've been waiting all day to get out. Alright, so new news, this is coming from Darth News, by the way. If you haven't seen him, check out his channel, he's great. There is a rumor that Disney is looking into removing all the Jack Sparrow animatronics from all the Disney World places. Why? Why? Seriously? Okay, Disney, you're confusing me. You're confusing me. Because on one hand, you're willing to hire him back pending the appeal. On the other hand, you want his image gone from your rides. I'm hoping this is just a rumor. I really am, because that's some confusing. It's confusing. Yes, I'm censoring myself, deal. I don't get it. I really don't. Now, guys, this is the third day. He's probably already done with his deposition at this point. I don't imagine any of him or his crew will see this video, but I will just get it out there. First of all, Johnny, dude, you've got this, alright? You've got this. Take it for somebody who knows, who've had to be a part of a court case that has gone on for about 16 years, with appeal after appeal. You got this, dude. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes just pure, stubborn iron will. But you've got this. The truth does always win out in the end. It may take forever. And ever. But justice and truth does prevail, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing. And for all the folks who are worried about him, here's my opinion. Just from what I've seen. Guys, he's tough. He's tough. He is a lot stronger than probably even he thinks he is. You just keep up that support. Keep putting your voice out there like the rest of us. And guys, in time, truth will win out. I don't say this out of hope or faith, even though I have both. I say it because I've seen it. Alright guys, so that's the end of the episode today. Again, please, I beg you, take a look at the links in regards to what happened at the Judge Rottenberg Center. More people need to understand what happened there. More people need to get an idea of what goes on in schools just like it. I will also, well, there's going to be links and what have you on it. I cover both, so please, again, this is a small channel and YouTube does like to remove my views, so hit the likes button, hit the comment section, please subscribe. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.